I hope that my screen is visible.
Yes.
Okay, cool. So today is our first demo class for the 2 months weekend batch. And we are going to start with a very basic concept about the Microsoft Excel. So at the starting, we will start with a demo class, and at that we will see the syllabus, timing, and your questions. Okay. So anybody is aware about the Microsoft Excel? And generally speaking, we call it as a Microsoft Excel. Why we called it as a Microsoft Excel? Any idea? Yes, because it is developed by Microsoft, right? So it is developed by Microsoft, so it is called as the Microsoft Excel. Okay. What is Excel? In a simple layman language, Excel is a spreadsheet application. Okay. Excel is a spreadsheet application. So next question is that what is spreadsheet? Okay. So just to break this word. So Excel is a software which is spreadsheet application. Just to break this word spreadsheet. If you observe this, so this one is the Excel, right? So at the bottom, you can see sheet one, and you can see here terminology which is called as a spreadsheet. So what is the origin of this word spreadsheet? Specific to the Excel. Okay. So have you heard about the spreadsheet paper? Anybody knows about the spreadsheet paper? Yes. Anybody is aware about the spreadsheet paper? Cool. I'll show you the paper. You can see this spreadsheet paper. You can see here it simply contain lines. Okay. So it was used in accounting. Nowadays also it is used, but before Excel, everything was happening on the paperwork. Okay. Mostly in the finance accounting. So you can see two things you can see. One is the horizontal lines and another is the vertical line. If I come to the Excel, you can see in the same way. You can see vertical lines and horizontal lines, right? So, so these are the horizontal lines highlighted in yellow, and these are the vertical lines, right? Highlighted in red. So these horizontal lines called as rows. Okay. So these horizontal lines, this line, you can see numbers 1, 2, 3, 4 like this. So these lines are called as the rows. In the alphabets, you can see alphabet starting from A to last is XFT. We will see the nomenclature system here, but let's start with the basic. So these vertical lines called as the columns. Okay. How many rows are there within the Excel? How many columns are there? I can go to the end of the Excel. Okay. How to go to the end of the Excel? Hold control key plus down arrow. Press down arrow. Okay. Just a moment. Cool. I hope my screen is visible. Okay. So just now we learn about these horizontal lines called as the rows, these vertical lines called as the columns. Okay. How many rows are there within the Excel and how many columns are there? So we need to go to the end. So how to go to the end? You need to hold Control key of your keyboard and press down arrow. Okay. Control key and down arrow. So I'm going to at the end and I can see. So last row, which is 10,48,576. Okay. 10,48,576 rows are there within the Excel. How many columns are there? So these are the vertical columns. So I can go to the end. How can I go to the end? That is end means extreme right side. Okay. So if I want to go to the extreme right side, how I will go? I will hold same the control key and a right arrow. Okay. So this is end means bottom, bottom of the Excel. How to go to the bottom of the Excel? Cool. Any doubt till this point? So we just learned that 10 lakh 48,576 rows are there within the Excel. How many columns are there? So these vertical columns. Let me. So right now you are able to see columns with the help of the alphabets, like starting with the A, B, C. Then you can see when Z stop at the end of the Z, again it is starting with the first letter is same. A, B, C. Okay. So same to till Z, but second is like A. Again A. Sorry. First letter is same, that is A, and second one is starting with the B, A, then B. So like this, in this pattern, it is going till the end, that is X, F, D. Okay. So here, these columns are indicated by alphabets. So that's why right now we are not able to identify how many columns are there. So let me convert it into the number. So right now you don't have to worry. If I am converting it, then how I am converting, what I am doing. So you don't have to worry about this. Sorry, any question? Okay, cool. So you can go to the extreme right and you can see 16,384 columns are there. So within Excel, 16,384 columns. Okay. So the basic fundamental question is that why 10,48,576, specific this number, not 77, not 74, not 73. Why rose 16,384 only, not 85, not 83? Why? Why this limitation is there? Any idea? Anyone? Yes. Yes. Anyone? Cool. Because computer operates on the system which is called as the binary system. Okay. Computer operates on the system which is called as the binary system. We have to go behind the logic behind each and every concept. We don't have to learn Excel theoretically. We have to learn it practically. We have to understand the concept in depth. Then only you are able to apply the logic while doing some advanced analysis, while using the advanced functions. If you want to go into the data analytics, if you want to go into the business analytics, if you want to go into the data science, then only you are able to do the practical application. Just remembering, mugging up of the shortcuts, few concepts, that is not going to useful for you anyway. Okay. So Excel computer works on the binary system. What is the binary system? Binary system is a base 2 system. Base 2 system. So what is the base 2 system? So base is the 2. So currently Excel contain 10,48,576 rows. It means that it contain 2 to the power 2 to the power 20. How much outcome is coming? Outcome is coming same 10,48,576. So why I am taking base as a 2? Because computer works on the binary system. Binary system is nothing but the base 2 system. So 2 to the power 16. Sorry, 14. 2 to the power 14. So that number is coming 60,384. Again, you may have question why currently its power is 2 to the 20 only. Why not 21? If you want to see the difference, what is happening if I am taking the power just one number additional 2 raised to 21. So it is coming. How much number is coming? Just see. So it is coming almost double. 10 lakh 48,000 is again adding. Right? You can see 10 lakh 48,000 was the 2 to the power 20, but 2 to the power 21 is becoming double of this number. Okay. Again, same concept applies to the rows also. So we can't take this number as a 15 or 16 because some limitations are there. Because at this power, Excel and computer hardware and software current system is giving optimal performance, and software and hardware is currently supporting only this much capacity, which includes 10 lakh 48,000 rows and around 16,000 columns. So that's why this much number of rows and columns are there within the Excel. Any question, any doubt till this point? Anything you want to ask? Anything? Yes. Any question? Cool. I'm taking it as a no. So let's move to the another concept. So we are going to start for the very basic. Okay. So you can see this one is the Excel, right? So this is the Microsoft Excel. Just look at the interface of the Excel. You can see the top part, which is in the green color. You can see if I'm clicking on the different options available, formula, data, review, view. If you don't know about these options, it's fine. So right now you don't have to worry about what are these options. Just remember and just understand the structure of the Excel, simply structure of the Excel. So you can see this home, insert, page layout. If I am clicking on any of the tab, you can see within this each tab, different tools are available. Okay. So these are called as the tabs. So the first part of the Excel interface is the tabs. So what are the examples of the tabs? Home, insert, page layout, formulas, data. Right now we don't know what each tab contain. It's fine. But you can see at the top, so these are the tabs. If you are observing the tabs carefully, you can see your code is there, add-ins is there, control is there, XML is there, right? And it is separated by line. Okay, it is separated by line. If I am going to any other tab also, just simple home tab, you can see separator is the line. Clip there, font is there, alignment is there, number is there, style is there, and it is separated. So what is this? Grouping is there. So they have done the grouping. On what basis they have done the grouping? So they have done the grouping based on the similarity of the functions that they perform. Okay. So this number, alignment, font. So these are the tools or the group. Simply we called it as a groups. Okay. So what are the examples of the group? For example, clipboard. What is the second example? You can see font. If you don't know what is the font, what it include, it's fine. Right now, just understand the structure, alignment. Okay. So these are the few examples of the group. Okay. So within each group, you can see, for example, let me take another example that is simple alignment. So alignment is the main group. Within, we can see wrap text, mouse and center, orientation, decrease, indent, etc. Okay. So these are nothing but called as the tools. Okay. So within alignment, wrap text, merge and center. So the tools. For example, in the style, you can see conditional formatting, format as a table, cell style. So these are nothing but the different tools, different options available within that particular group. And I'm again repeating. So these are group based on the similarity of the functions that they perform. Okay. Till this point, any question, any doubt, anything? Yes. If you have any question, any doubt, anything, you can ask me. Yes. You can add your doubt in chat also. Cool. Okay. You can stop me at any point if you have any doubt or you're facing a difficulty in understanding any concept. You can stop me at any point. Okay. So firstly, we started with the upper part, and these are the tabs. Within tabs, different tools are available. Grouping is done. Then let's come to the down. You can see your Apex. Okay. You can see this empty box. Just observe this empty box carefully. For example, if I'm writing anything, if I'm deleting anything, if I'm writing any text, you can see, just observe this. You are able to do the changes in that box, right? Excel. So this box is nothing but called as the formula bar. So question is that why it is called as the formula bar? So formula bar, name itself indicate. So bar is nothing but simply box formula. So it is something related to the formula, right? Right now, if you don't know about the formula functions, that's fine. I just want to show you one example. I will just do the sum of these two numbers with the help of the sum functions. Okay, if you don't know about the functions, that's completely fine. Intention is just to understand what is formula bar. So right now I'm applying the formula. When I'm applying the formula, you are able to see my formula, that is the sum, and some reference is given. So don't worry about this reference. So just remember that you are able to see the formula here, and you are able to edit that formula in that formula bar. How to edit that? You are just clicking here in that formula bar and you are able to edit it. Cool. Okay. You can see you are able to edit the formula just in formula bar. So that's why it is called as the formula bar. Another box you are able to see. For example, if I'm clicking anywhere within the Excel, so this small box is there, which is because of the vertical columns and horizontal rows. Okay. So this box is nothing but called as the cell. Multiple cells. Okay. How many cells are there within the Excel? How to calculate that? For example, if you want to calculate sales for this much area, how will you calculate? Just take simple example. Sorry. Okay. If you want to calculate sales for this much area, which is highlighted in yellow, how will you calculate? You will see how many columns are there. Okay. How many columns are there? Two. You can see just one and two. How many rows are there? This one is the one. This one is the two. This one is the three. Three rows. How many columns? One and two. How will you calculate how many cells are there? So columns are two, rows three. You will multiply your column with the rows. So that count is become six. So we just did the count of cells, cell count for small area. In the same way, for entire Excel sheet, you can identify how many columns are there. Sorry, how many cells are there. How to do that? We just learned that you need to multiply rows with the column number. So you know that we have 10 lakh 48,000 rows and 16,000 row columns. So we'll just multiply this with the this. So you can see. So this much number of the cells are there within your single Excel sheet. Okay. So currently we are just looking at the single sheet. I can add another sheet also, but I'm not coming to that concept because whatever you are able to see, so same thing you are going to observe in the sheet 2 also. But let's keep this concept for now. Just look at the sheet 1. Okay. So if I'm clicking anywhere, for example, my cursor is here in the yellow highlighted cell. So what is the address for this cell? Just to observe it carefully. So address is composed of two things. One is the column name and a row number. Any address for any cell is composed of these two things. Always remember. For example, if I want the address for this yellow highlighted cell, how I will write? I just told It is a combination of the column name and row number. So what is the column name for this? That is the K. K. K is the column name. What is the row number? You can see here it is the 21. So that is 21. So here address for that particular cell will become K21. So address is the K21. If I'm going to click here, so right now it's in the K20. So it's 20 actually. So address is K20. If I'm clicking here, so same thing that is K20, I'm able to see here in this box. So this, what is this box called? So this box is called as the name box. Very simple concept. What is the purpose of this name box? If you want to see the address of any cell, then you can see in the name box. On the right side, you can see this bar, which is moving up and down. On the other side, at the bottom also, you are able to see this bar. So what is this bar called as? One is the vertical scroll bar, another one is the horizontal. So this bar is in the vertical, so it is called as a vertical. It is moving the Excel sheet from top to bottom and vice versa. Top to bottom and vice versa. What is the another? Horizontal scroll bar. At the bottom, you can see this horizontal scroll bar. You can say it is moving in which direction? Left to right and vice versa. So what is the purpose of these two bars? If you want to move to the top or to the bottom, you can move with the help of the vertical bar. If you want to move left or the right, then you can use this horizontal scroll bar. Another thing, you are able to see your sheet one, and you can see this plus sign. If I'm just bringing my cursor, I'm not clicking, I'm just putting my cursor, you can see a new sheet. So you can add new sheet like this. What I can see, sheet 1, sheet 2, sheet 3, sheet 4. How many sheets I am able to add? 256 sheets I am able to add. Like this, I am able to add 256 sheets. So single Excel workbook, which is called as Excel file, so that is able to hold 256 sheets at a time. Okay. So everything will be same in each and every sheet. Okay. At the top, you're able to see book 2. So that is nothing but called as the file name. So Excel file is always called as the workbook. So this file, that is the book 2. You can see book 2 is the name. So book 2, this Excel file is called as the workbook. Within each workbook, how many sheets are there? 256 sheets. Any question, you can stop me any point and you can ask me anything. If you have any question till this point. So 256 sheets are there. Right. Another thing that you are able to see is the 100% plus and minus. If you want to see, if you don't know any option, how to look it, how to see, just you need to bring your cursor to that point, to that tool. Just, I don't know what is this 100%. So I'm just putting my cursor. I'm not clicking. I'm just bringing my cursor to that point, and you can see zoom level. So you can zoom in and zoom out. Okay. You can do this with the help of the this minus sign, zoom in, zoom out, or you can directly click on this 70%, that is 70% zoom. You can click on it and you can customize it, you can type it, you can use the existing option, that is 200%, 100%, whatever you want based upon the customization. Fit to selection, that is it is fitting just based on the selection that we have done. And that's the zoom option. You can see these three tabs at the bottom. So these three tabs are very important. So these are nothing but the Excel views. These are nothing called as Excel views. So three different Excel views are there. Just bring the cursor here. You can see your normal. And right now you can see which one is highlighted. This normal one. It means that currently we are viewing our Excel sheet in which format, in which view, in the normal view. Second one is the page layout. We will learn about this practically. Third one, page break preview. Okay. So normal view, just simple normal view. Right now you are seeing the normal view. Just look at the page layout. So I'm going to click on the page layout. So you are able to see this page layout view right now. Okay. So you can see your sheet is divided into several small parts. Just look at the small part. Here you can see the header. At the bottom you can see the footer and middle content is there. So simply it is page layout is converting your Excel into templates. So 99.99% we are going to use this normal view, first view. Okay. We are not going to use this page layout view mostly because it is just template. It is just creating the template. And we have the other options, better option for creating the template, that is the Word and PPT. So these are the best options. So that's why we are not using Excel page layout view at that much frequently. Okay. Third view is the page break preview. I can just click on the page break preview. You can see page 1, page 2, page 3. If I want to take the print of this page, you can see page 1 is smaller, page 2 is largest, page 3 is small. So it is not uniformly distributing the content on each page. Okay. And if I am going to take the print of this Excel sheet, so it will like on page 1, some small content is there. Page 2 is full of the content. Page 3, small content is there, right? So this is how it is going. So if I want to adjust the content, I can adjust it, right? So this is why page break preview is there. I just need to bring cursor on the separator between the page 2 and page 3. I can adjust it. You can see. I can adjust the content for each page. I can make it uniform. If I don't want content on the page 3, you can see. So like this, I can do adjustment. Okay. So as name indicates, preview, page break preview. When we are taking the print, so at that time, this view is important. Okay. You are able to see few more options at the top, but right now we will not learn about these options. So just for the information, so these are nothing but the quick access tool. These are nothing but the quick access. Just for the quick access. Okay, if you want to access something quickly, for example, I can see filter option. So I'm using this filter option frequently. So I have just added it here in the quick access toolbar. So right now we don't have to worry about the what is quick access toolbar. We will learn this with the time, how to add tool in the quick access toolbar, and other few options are also available on the Excel interface. We will learn about this. Okay. So just moving to the other part, I just want to give you some idea about our weekend batch. Okay. So weekend batch. So today is our first demo class. From tomorrow, 17 November, regular batch is going to be start. Okay. So what are the prerequisite for this course? Any background is required to learn about the Excel? Is there any condition? Any question till this point before moving to that part? Anything you want to ask? Anyone of you? Yes. Cool. So batch is going to start from tomorrow. Anyone from any background can learn Excel because we are going to start from very basic. Anyone who don't know anything about the Excel, any single thing, that person is also able to learn the Excel because we are going to start from the very scratch, very basic to very advanced level. So at what advanced level? Anyone is able to crack any interview for any role, business analytics, data analytics, anything. So what is the target audience? Anyone who is pursuing the career in the business analytics or want to pursue career in the business analytics, data as a data analyst, finance analyst, anyone want to enter in the consulting domain, educators, small business owners, anyone who is interested in the personal finance, students especially. So anyone is able to attend the class. Anyone is able to learn the Excel. What will be the outcome of this course? Output or objective. You will achieve proficiency in fundamentals of the Excel because we are not going to move with the theoretical knowledge. We will learn each and everything with the logic only. Proficiency and fundamentals of the Excel, master the functions and formulas. So more than 100 functions and formulas which we are going to cover in this batch. You will able to apply advanced functions, advanced data analytics skills post this class. Advanced data analytics skill like pivot table, pivot chart, slicer, name manager, Power Pivot, Power Query, etc. Data visualization. You will able to visualize the data. You will able to read the data, how to visualize that. We are going to create the charts, how to use the effective functions, formulas, how to create the dashboard. So dashboard building also we are going to learn. Introduction to the VBA and macros, automation. How can you automate your regular activities, daily task? How can you save the time? So that is much more important. That is the bonus. We are going to provide you some practical cases, practical use cases, how to do the automation. Most importantly, again, Excel shortcuts we are going to cover. No need to mug up any Excel shortcuts. Okay. Another one is that the most important, that is the AI integration with the AI tools like ChatGPT. You will learn about how to use the AI, but for that purpose, you should have the basic understanding about the Excel. Once you have the basic understanding about the Excel, you can able to use the ChatGPT to apply any formula, to do the VBA coding for you, or anything. You can do it with the help of the ChatGPT. Let me walk you through the syllabus. So 2 months batch, as I mentioned, it is starting from tomorrow. 11 a.m. to the 12:30 is the timing, but usually we may extend for 10 to 15 minutes. So block your timing from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. 2 months duration. So exactly not the 2 month duration, one or another week may be extra required depending upon the syllabus. You can see the syllabus. I will share syllabus copy in the WhatsApp group. So we are going to start with a very basic introduction about the workbook, worksheets, file, column, row, formula, formats. You can see tables, how to create the table, styles, use of these tables in automation, starting from the operators, functions, formulas, charts, different other options, drop down list, data validation, advanced formulas, advanced options, VLOOKUP, HLOOKUP, aggregate function, offset, advanced charts, dashboard building. You can see Power Query, most important thing, Power Query, VBA macros to automate your daily repetitive task, and Excel shortcuts. Other than this, we are going to learn about so many concepts. So we generally cover all the syllabus, but flow will be different. So how will we flow? Simply, what will we do? We will go stage by stage. Okay. So what will be the stage one? So in stage one, we will learn about the basic of the Excel, introduction to the Excel, how right now we are doing. So in the same way, we will do introduction about the Excel. Stage two, so we are going to take small steps. So basic functions and formulas in stage two. Stage three, so stage three will be the combination of the two things. One is the advanced functions and formulas. One is the advanced functions and formulas. Another thing will be for stage three is different data analysis tools. Like pivot table is there, Power Pivot is there, data validation, conditional formatting, etc. So these two things will go hand in hand in stage three. Stage four, advanced data analysis tools like Power Query, VBA and macros, etc. And stage five, we are going to learn about the visualization. That is the dashboard building. So that we are going to cover here. And in the last stage, remaining all the syllabus that we are going to learn, that is the last stage, all the remaining syllabus along with the AI integration. How can we learn about the AI and how can we utilize it practically? Any question till this point? Anyone? Any one of you? Any question?
No, sir.
Okay. Yeah. school. What we are going to provide you, that is much more important. We are providing you the class recording. We are going to conduct all the classes, live classes. You can ask me anything, any question. If you have any doubt about the class, about your work, if you're facing any difficulty related to the Excel, you can come to me. Anything you can ask me. We are going to provide you the recording. We are going to provide you the notes. We are going to provide you the practice questions. Okay. We are going to provide you the time to ask any question, doubt solving, interview questions, interview preparation. We are going to provide you any question, anything you want to ask. So just a brief introduction about me. My name is Sanket. I'm working in the field of the data analytics and business analytics. So I have 2+ years of the experience. So I work on the much more advanced thing that as compared to this one. So I will be the trainer for this weekend batch. So that batch is going to start the tomorrow. Duration will be the 2 months. Timing is 11 a.m. to 12:30. 12:30 p.m. So that is the timing. Weekend batch. Batch is going to start from tomorrow, 17 November. So I will be your trainer. And as I told, just reserve your time till 1 p.m. because we may extend depending upon the syllabus, depending upon the link. Because we never believe in theoretical knowledge, we always integrate the one thing with the another. We will go the logical flow, logical sequence. Okay. And I can assure you only one thing, that at the end of the session, you will have good understanding about the Excel. At least if you are attending the regular classes, you are doing the practice. So that is much more important. Okay. Excel is not one way process learning. Okay. If I am going to just teach and you are going to just apply it the same. If you have to apply something else, you have to try it, you have to learn it, you have to ask the questions, and the most important is the daily practice is needed. I will give you some questions. You have to create your own notes also, even though we are going to provide the notes, and daily practice is important. Okay. So open for your questions. You can ask me anything.
Hi, sir. Good morning. I am